I've got breaking news. Got some breaking news, y'all. I'm gonna let the room fill up a little bit before I break it out there to you. I don't know what we're gonna do about this one. This is advanced. This is serious, bro. This is more serious than music disappearing by any means. I just got word that he broke. Yeah, that's why it's breaking news. He broke. Woo. What's happening? No, not having a baby. I can't get my girlfriend pregnant. She's had all of her, you know, parts annexed for other purposes. I had to make room. Is it like, baby, you either want a cervix or you want me to fit? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to have all that. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. You want me to have somewhere to fit or you want a cervix? Okay, because it's obvious we ain't gonna both be able to fucking last up in that motherfucker. Okay, so I found out that Upchurch, uh, he passed gas today. Yep, it's official. We got word. Was handed down through. They had some ventilation issues, and they went in there to fix some things, and they caught it on video. They heard it audio, and someone reported to having smelled a fume. Um, it's been confirmed. Upchurch actually passed gas today, ladies and gentlemen. We found out. Rumor has it that he might have actually had a bowel movement as well. We don't know. We're still gathering information. We don't know like if it was two ply or single ply. We don't know the exact brand. We think it might have been Charmin. We don't know exactly what he wiped his ass with. But hey, our reporters are deeply in search of trying to find out exactly what technique he uses to wipe his ass. Because we're sure it's not the right one. You know what I'm saying? It can't be. You know what I'm saying? We know you don't know how to wipe his ass right. Um, but yeah, we're all of our detectives and investigative reporters are out trying to find out exactly what hand he wipes his ass with and what exactly name brand toilet paper. Uh, no, the hemorrhoid didn't pop back out. He's been an innie for a minute. I don't know what it is. I haven't had any like really, uh, haven't had any real issues. But yes, we found out that Upchurch had a bowel movement today, ladies and gentlemen. He had a bowel movement. Yes, it was recorded at 9:13 a.m. this morning. It was rumored that he was actually having engaging in a bowel movement today, y'all, at 9:13 a.m. We don't know if he gave a courtesy flush or not. Uh, we don't know about any fissures. We don't know if he gave a courtesy flush or not. We don't know if he actually wiped or not. Um, but we're just happy to report that Upchurch did take a shit today, ladies and gentlemen, and he passed gas as well. We heard we caught wind. We caught wind that he passed gas. Hold on for a second. Hold on. I'll be right back. That was Mr. Marcotic. Just messaged me. I let him know that his song "When I Die" is up for Song of the Week against Keith Cash, 50 Racks, Dirty Prescott Kids, Outlaw Living, and Dylan Hanley and Hitman's Fox and the Hound song that was released this week. The gas went around the turd. It's official, ladies and gentlemen, that gas, it went around the turd. So is it confirmed? Did Upchurch actually have a bowel movement today, or was it just about route of gas that went around the turd? We're getting information now that it was a partial bowel movement. There was sharding involved. Was there sharding involved? No, there was no messes in the underwear area. Oh, he was free balling. We heard that he was free balling. He was free balling before he shit. So we have no confirmation on whether or not there were skid marks left We do not, we are not in confirmation on whether or not Ryan has skid marks in his underwear. But I'm sure there'll be people to find out for us as soon as it becomes available. As soon as the information becomes available, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be able to get back to you. Hold up. Oh, word is in. He does have a skid mark in his underwear. Oh no, hold up. No, he changed his underwear. Yes, he changed his underwear today, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it just. Why what? Does addiction cause constipation? Yes, it does. Especially opiates. Opiates will lock you up. Opiates will fucking have you shitting black. You'll have fucking blood in your stool. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. I don't know how y'all are going to be able to handle this information, but we just got in word that Orion Edward had a bowel movement today. Yes, it was successful. And we heard that he used nine sheets of double ply toilet paper to wipe with. Uh, Mr. Whipple said, "Don't squeeze the Charmin." Well, he's been squeezing the Charmin, squeezably soft. Ugh. I'll tell you what. Vote for the hot song of the week. The hot song of the year is going to win $1,000. A recording session with John Connor and a video shoot with Modern Clark. And guess what? I just got through seeing this evening. Guess what? I just got through seeing this evening. The uh, Simple Man TJ Sanders video. I sure did. I quoted one of the hardest bars in the songs. Real MCs handle bars like baggers. TJ Sanders, baby. That's a bad motherfucker. Yeah, yeah. And that's what I like. That's what I like. Being in a position to where I can catch new shit before it's even released. Oh yeah, TJ Sanders Simple Man video on the way. It's a bad motherfucker. I just watched it. Modern Clark shot it. That's what happens when you got a fucking one of your business partners is a videographer doing all the doing all the, not all of them, but because there's some good videographers out there. Carlton Banks, Bredwin DeVille. There's some monsters out there, no doubt. But Modern's out there doing his damn thing, doing the damn thing. And also, if you guys haven't heard, I will be performing with the Good Old Boys, um, Muddy Water Gang, Parker Boy and J Baby, Adrian Raps, Hitman, um, Mike Manic, amongst many others on the 4th of July, right? On the 4th of July. So turn up, so turn up for the 4th of July celebration, y'all. It's a slap nasty celebration. Uh, the FAFO 100 crew will be there in full effect. What's the best way to wipe? Man, I'll tell you what I do. Okay. I use a baby wipe first. You know what I'm saying? And I like to go in a, I don't just, man, you know what? I'm going to let you figure it out for yourself, bro. What, this green screen right here? The only reason I keep this green screen on my bed like this is because me and my girlfriend do fantasy fans. It's like only fans, but we like in outer space and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we fucking on a spaceship. Sometimes we'll have the Eiffel Tower behind us and shit. It's all about, ambiance and fucking, you know, vibe and shit. I don't want we don't want to have no fucking boring ass in the bedroom OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? So we keep the green screen right here. So when we do our shows, we can, like I said, be in a spaceship, be kicked back in a Lamborghini and shit. You know, give them value. You know what I'm saying? It adds value. Entertainment purposes. My girlfriend, my girlfriend identifies as a female. She has a vaginum. She has the parts. Have I seen the Pixar movie called Up? Uh, why do you ask? She has my penis, which is as good as it's hers. You know what I'm saying? She just can't take it with her because it's not a detachable penis. Oh shit, you got timed out, bud. What do you get timed out for? What do you say? Can I get a wrench? Nope. I don't just hand wrenches up, bud. Man, man, man. I don't have anything negative to say about anybody. You know what somebody said about me today? Said, fuck Dub, something about a black dildo. Okay? Something about fuck Dub in the ass with a black dildo. Or something like that. I don't know exactly what was said, but it was something along them lines. And you know what? That's cool. That's cool. That neither triggers me or fucking motivates me to want to relapse into the shit talking realm because it's just not worth it. It doesn't satisfy anything. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't satisfy anything. Somebody told me to fuck off today. They said fuck Dub. They said fuck Dub. They said fuck Dub with a giant black dildo. Oh my God. I have no idea. I have no idea, Allison. But it's not enough of a issue for us to draw off of it at all. It's black dildos, not black Dylan. Funny as hella. That's hella funny. You know what I mean? You funny as hella. You funny as hella. Yeah, I just ripped an inhaler. Oh, man, I tell you what. So we got week 3 going on. We got a week 3 contest popping off right now. If y'all want to see who's in it for week 3, I'll show you. Hot song of the week. Keith Cash, Marcotic, Dylan Hanley and Hitman, and Dirty Prescott Kids. And you can vote right here. And what that does is it takes you, you fill out the name, email, and then hot song of the week. You fill that out, submit it. I died. You got to go over to the website, go to the hot song of the week. This is week 3. And we have 50 Racks by Keith Cash, When I Die by Mark Kotick, Outlaw Living by Dirty Prescott Kids, and Fox and the Hound by Dylan Hanley and Hitman. You know what I'm saying? Is this on my page? This is on our website. So that's what people get confused, man. FAFO 100 isn't a page. FAFO 100 is not a channel. FAFO 100 is its own platform, social media site in and of itself, that's not controlled by any algorithm on social media. You know, it ain't gonna get hidden from the timeline. It ain't gonna get shadow banned. You know. I need one of my wrenches to post the link so I can pin it. FAFO100radio.com. Please. Appreciate that. How come it didn't have a link? It didn't link. Stabby, how come you didn't do it as a link? I don't know. All you got to do is type FAFO 100 and it'll come up. It's the first thing up. I mean, our SEO is phenomenal. Don't be worried about people getting on your nerves, oh dusty ass girl. Jesus Christ. There's the. In fact, we need to pin that every single live stream. That every single live stream, a pinned link to the fucking website has to be up. That we should do that automatically. You know. There's also a $50 token hidden on the website yet that no one has won yet. So, and there's only going to be one winner. So if you go over there and find it, screenshot it, I'll get notified that it's been triggered, and we'll get the prize out. Y'all are something else. Y'all need to quit. Seriously. The Mad Hatter, scatter the illusions. Chitter chatter, the Mad Hatter, climb up the fucking ladder. Shoots and ladders. Scatter. So we are having Song of the Week. We are having Songs of the Week contest to determine the Song of the Month. After we do that every month for the year, we will have a 12-song Song of the Year contest. The grand prize will be $1,000 cash, a recording session with John Connor, and a video shoot with Moderate Clark. So, that's a beautiful thing. Do I have another channel? I look hella familiar. Not on YouTube. I have a Facebook page. See that? I'm about to hit the nail right on the head. No, something. You know, I like how people try to compare apples and oranges and shit. You know what I'm saying? People try to compare this page, like it's my personal page for one, to other pages, like we're being ran over because I only got 20 or so people on my fucking live stream. I've got fucking under 1,200 subs. You know? If I had 18,000 subs, I'd have a couple hundred people in my live stream as well. If you wanted to know the honest to God's truth, per capita, for the size of this channel, we're doing a lot better than any other country rap channel. If you want to go on median, if you want to go on per capita, if you want to go by per capita, we're killing them, killing everybody. There ain't no country rap channel on YouTube that is fucking with us per capita. Our videos far outperform anybody else's per capita. And that's a crucial term. That's a crucial point right there. If we were to have the same margin, same ratio, same click-through rate, scaled to the same size subs as other channels have, we'd be dominating. If I had the same sub to viewer ratio and I had 18,000 subs, I'd have fucking 1,000 people watching my live stream on a regular. If I had the same sub to viewer ratio. And that's a key factor, bro. I mean, don't get it twisted. What I'm saying is not wrong at all. People may not like it, but for as small as we are, under 1,200 subs, to let's just take a look. Watch this. Jane. I know we're smashing the game, to be honest. Oh, what we get in the last fucking 28 days? In the last 28 days, your channel got 66,628 views in the last 28 days with 197 new subs. That's how we're growing. Let's okay. Now let me go over here. New chat. I want you to give me a grade on our YouTube channel. I'm about to run some analytics by you. We have 1,182 subs. In the last 48 hours, we've had 7,109 views. In the last 28 days, we've had 66,628 views, 3.9 thousand hours of watch time, and 197 new subs. Lifetime since the channel has existed, we have gotten 256,904 views. The channel started May 22nd of 2025. We have 1,182 subscribers. Monthly view velocity, 66,628 views in 28 days. For a channel under 2K subs, this is very strong. Typical range, channel size, 1K subs, 30 to 60K views. Viral momentum, 60 plus K views. You are at the top of that range. Subscriber conversions, 197 subs from 66,000 views. It's 0.29, and typical conversion rate is 0.1%. You're normal to slightly above normal. Improving thumbnail CTAs could push this higher. Watch time quality, 3,900 hours from 66,000 views. Average watch time per view is 3.5 minutes. For mixed content channels, that's solid. Typical average duration is 1 to 2 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes is strong, so I'm in the strong range. You're strong here. Lifetime growth pace, 256,000 views in under a year. Typical channel, year one, 10,000 struggling, 50,000 average, 100,000 good, 2,000 plus strong growth, 500,000 breakout. You are above average. The big signal in the last 48 hours, 7,000 views. If that pace holds, you'll get 100,000 views month potential. This means the algorithm is actively circulating your content. That is the most important indicator. Final grade, A minus, excellent early channel. Why it's not A plus, subscriber conversion could be higher. Channel still under 2K subs. No breakout viral video yet. But overall, strong growth velocity, solid watch time, consistent views, algorithm. Okay. If my channel had 18,000 subs and the same sub to viewer ratio, how many viewers would I have on average on my live streams? If I had 18,000 subs, I'd be getting over 1 million views per month. My estimated live audience would be 180 to 360 concurrent viewers on average live streams. I would be 3 to 5 times stronger than average. We're not getting, see, being young means that all the subs we get are active. Some of those channels that have been around for several years, they got a lot of fucking ghost subs. Subs that aren't actively fucking watching content and clicking shit and active. But the fickle thing about social media is that shit can change in a heartbeat. Well, you know what? Immediately, I'm glad to hear that. What are you guys doing? Let me see what you guys are doing. They're not bully mods, but I don't know why you guys got all mad at that dude for. He's shown support, but I don't know why you guys are all mad at him. You guys get too sensitive for real. Yeah, I hope he does too, Pat. Why you talking? Here's what I do know is that we uh, uh we are gonna have a budget uh to pay at least a couple $1,000s in cash to finish out the interior of the Jambulance and to finish buying some supplies. I think we have. I think we are wanting to finish the interior and come in at 5,000 or under. You know what I'm saying? And that's to have it ceiling and floor and doors and sides and finished to where people can go in there and be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But that's going to need the person that's helping me out, helping me finish the table, getting it sized down and cut down properly and taken to the place to where it can get planed right and get planed and installed. And there's some work there, but it's starting to warm up. And like I said, our we have we're having some capital. Let's just say we have some capital on the way that we're going to have an influx of capital and cash. T Bone, don't worry about getting pissed off, bad bro. I talked him out of fucking. I talked him into unhiding you in the first place. Uh, but because they see, you just got timed out again. That's crazy as fuck, ain't it? I'd be pissed off. I'd be mad as a motherfucker. I'd be mad. I'd be mad. I'd be like, damn motherfuckers. Hey, when you get untimed out, come back and just cuss her out. It was Jordan that did it. I'll tell on her. Jordan did it. It was Jordan. Cuss her out. Cuss her fucking ass out. Let her know how you really feel, T-Bone. Uh, but back to what I was saying, Pat McCrutch. Um, we're gonna have a budget. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a budget, so we'll be able to put yeah, that's bad. You know, you got to wait on the pro carpenters to come in and really hook it up. We got to get the edges done. There's dirt. I was looking at it today, you know, going over it. But here's what I got to do is we need to get it running. And I'm not a mechanic. Do you know any mechanics? Any diesel mechanics? Because look, it's what they call bulletproof. The engine's solid as a motherfucker, but like it's got a battery carriage with three batteries. Those need to be replaced, right? There's electrical work that needs to be done to it because I want to hook the lights back up, but I want to replace the bulbs. I'm going to replace the screens with uh, purple and green and yellow lights instead of red, white, and blue because red, white, and blue are emergency lights and you can't have those on your ambulance. But I can replace them with Mardi Gras colors, purple, green, and yellow. You know, so or I might be able to get like a turquoise and a strobe turquoise or something that's gonna complement the fucking the Jambulance. I got a quote today to get it wrapped. They said 5,500, but I don't know if that's a solid or not. Somebody in Owensboro, Kentucky, said they'd get it done cheaper, but it's a 14 by 8 by 7.5 box on the E350 Braun fucking ambulance truck. But I want to get the interior labor and any other supplies taken care of in under 5,000, and that's going to include fixtures and the seating, the couch, and you know accessories, wires to fucking hook the microphone stuff. We're going to be putting the studio in. Okay. Well, when you're on the Big Island, holler at Kahuna Cow, fucking Luna Loud, dude, and let them know that I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I have no idea what we're talking about right now. None. But there's a. I'm anxious to get, bro. It's gonna be so fucking badass, man. I'm just saying. I envision this Jambulance as being a motherfucking showpiece, bro. I mean, I want to get fucking deep dish ass motherfucking Kreggers in that motherfucker. Badass 100 spoke Dayton's on that motherfucker. Big ass fucking 40s or some shit, right? Fucking with ground effects on that motherfucker and LED lights lighting up underneath it and the speakers inside that motherfucker just blasting out and they have it all inside. LED lights going around looking all glowing and stuff. The table lit up. Bro, that's gonna be fucking badass. Badass. When are we going to Belize? We're not gonna let y'all know when we're going to Belize. You wanna know where I'm going first? I'm gonna go spend a weekend. I'm gonna go spend my girl's last weekend of 420 in fucking San Diego and go to the San Diego Zoo. That's a good zoo. What do you think about that, baby? San Diego Zoo on 420? Hey, Lance used to live in San Diego. Allison, he can give us some tips on where to go. And that's why I mentioned the San Diego Zoo. I know it's a top-notch zoo. Hey, Allison, Lance can give us some heads ups on where to where to go. Allison's got to go to San Diego in April, Lance, for work purposes, and I might be able to fly out there, for a weekend while she's out there. Be honest with you, bro. I'm trying to take advantage of. Uh, 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 what did Jordan say about what? Watch yourself. Watch yourself, buddy. Watch yourself, man. I understand it, man. I get it. I'm 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 not moved by it. It's fuck Doug. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Dub. I don't. Hey, that's cool. I'm not. I'm not gonna get dragged back in. You know what I'm saying? Even if the big dog himself says fuck Dub, cool. It's fuck Dub, but it ain't it ain't fuck Fafo 100. You know what I'm saying? So it can be fuck Dub. I'm not. I'm not gonna retaliate on that. I don't have to. I don't have to. Who said something about who's Triple T's mod? Who's Triple T's mod? We don't. We're not. We're not. We don't ban nobody for being Triple T's mod. His mods can be over here. You know, I'm not worried about that. Look here, you guys. I'm not intimidated nor worried about anybody's mods or anything like that, man. The only time I this is uh just some rosin. Look, you know, as long as look, if they're saying stuff that's just annoying to you guys, but it's not overly disrespecting me, then let that shit go. Don't get butt hurt. If you don't see me getting disturbed by it and it being my page, then you guys shouldn't get disturbed by it. But my wrenches get more disturbed by simple shit than I get uh disturbed. Because I'll tell you, like, you want to be honest, because I miss a lot of it because I don't study none of it. They infer dissing. Oh, they dissing Dub. I don't even pick up on. Oh, he was. Oh well. I'm dense as a motherfucker, bro. I don't get subliminals. I don't get slick disses. You got to be straight up front. You got to be like, "Fuck you, Uncle Dub." I'd be like, "Really?" And then I'll think you're hitting on me. That's it. Man, motherfucker, you know I got a woman. Quit trying to fuck me. You know what I'm saying? But look here, man. If you're saying shit that's getting on the mods' nerves and you know they have the power to remove you, quit trying to get on their nerves. You're just pushing their buttons, and their buttons are easier to push than mine. You guys will have a very successful night pushing my mods' buttons. You can push their buttons easy. You can't push my buttons easy. Look here, watch this. Oh, I ain't got no buttons to push. I can't read a comment. When I can't read a comment, anything you say can't be used against me because I can't see that shit. I don't even know you said it. You're wasting your typing. Don't even fit. You might be able to fucking piss my mods off and they'll hide you and then I won't even know you got hidden and then you'll be like in my DM, dude man, unblock me. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who are you? As a matter of fact, I never blocked you. Okay? And then that's a rabbit hole. I can't even go down that. I don't even have access to my own block list. They keep it from me. Because I went in there one day and unblocked everybody. Pissed all my mods off. Like, oh, motherfucker. I went and unhid everybody. Unhid. I just unhid everybody so they could all start talking shit all over again on me. Mods got pissed off like a motherfucker. They almost went on strike. But I promised them all a Mama G cookie. I ain't sent them yet. That's facts. Double block for less. You know I will. Oh, I'll block a motherfucker real. Say something stupid right now, I'll block your funk ass in a heartbeat. And then my mods will try to do this. I'm like, why did you block them? I could have worked them. I might have been able to turn that one. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, there's some people I think that are redeemable. They'll come in here on some bullshit. Like, you know what? They don't really mean that. They don't know how cool I am yet. Let me just impress upon them. Oh yeah, fuck you then, block. You know what I'm saying? You get like a half a second. I'll take it into consideration. But they're usually right, fuck it. And then sometimes I'll come in here, check this out. Free block day, y'all. I ain't wearing my glasses at all. Block them all if you want to. They'll be blocking each other. Shit. I have my fucking wrenches getting in the fucking chat talking about, Dub, tell Jordan to quit blocking me. I make it to where my mods can time each other out. Yeah, for real. They can time each other out. No, you can't. I don't even know who you are. The king's this stupid. Let me show you. Let me show you a little something how that works. See that? Boom. Timed his ass out. See, shows you how that happens. I'll time my own mods out. I love timing him out. I don't even know who you are. I don't even know who you are. Ass choke. I have no idea. I don't even know who you are. I don't know. Look here. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know who most of y'all are. But there's a couple of y'all I know who you are. And there's some of y'all I even got your addresses. And you best believe I think pretty much most all my mods, I got their fucking addresses. I can pull up on cribs. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have fucking unlimited fucking access to do much of anything. Blocking money, motherfuckers ain't spending no money. Motherfuckers ain't spending no money. Motherfuckers ain't spending no money. I tell you what, I got a lot of motherfucking addresses. I'll tell you that goddamn much. If I was to go look at my motherfucking Rolodex, my fucking pirate ship, I got all kinds of addresses. I've done sent plenty of t-shirts to people. Pictures, portraits, bongs I've made. Man, yeah, I've done a lot of fucking mailing. I've mailed to a lot of clients and a lot of people that follow me I've done business with. That's one thing you can ask damn near 99.999% of anybody that's dealt with me has got square, straight business. Now, there's been a couple mouthy motherfuckers that jumped off the fucking deep end and jumped off the cliff with their reckless ass mouths, and I told them to get it like Tyson. But other than that, yeah, I got a lot. I know where I got a lot of addresses. I know where a lot of people live. I might even know where you live. The trolls messing with you. You're probably right. You're probably right. I had this dude that was helping me work on the ambulance. I don't know when he's wanting to get back on it. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be having some capital to deal with here in the next week or two, and we need to work out arrangements on making it pop. What would you want me to freestyle about? And when you mean freestyle, do you mean off the top of my mind? Like it's 10:01 and I'm ready to run backwards and forwards. You know I've just begun to have some fun. Here we go again, but my Uzi weighs a ton. Literally, I will come undone. Now here I go again. Yes, I've just begun. He wants to hear a freestyle because he's got a friend sitting next to him. Here I go again. You want to hear me get next to you? I'm about to vex for you, get wrecked for you. I don't know what I'm talking about, but let me get next for you. Picking them up my ends, be they loose, I gotta get mine. Suckers be them tripping, flipping, oh God, they say it's my time. Never straight, be mostly late, but I be there for that pay. Now they get so much to keep in touch, but double never lay down. Sounds be schizoid, the paranoia got me tripping on my ends. Who's my friends? Better get in where you fit in. Wait a minute, fool, not back up. So soft, you better slow down. I give you the definition, boy, what they mean by low down. Knee high to a roach, flippy bucking in that gutter. What you under feel the stutter of the sound of the stutter, feel that microphone. To check, I gotta have it. Starting off with number one, but back off this silly rabbit. I never thought that I could sit and run a marathon. I keep on traveling with this rosin that I carry on. I'm handling 4 or 5 thoughts in the meanwhile. Voices kicking hella 5. This has got me seeing now. Styles be them dragging, most be bragging about that dope shit. Yeah, I'm wrecking that hip hop, watching dropping, and they don't quit. Ooh, I gotta keep my mind attuned to the element and realize I'm hitting skins for the hell of it. Well, all the yell I get, I'm deaf to that noise now. I'm picking this up, I'm putting it down like a touchdown. Running through that field, do I? Check the demo slow. I'm supervising with the verse and be deciding when to let go. With that hit, I get on my right. What is written, they coming in stacks and piles. That kitten I'm hitting, I do this fitting, I check them crazy styles. Man, I'm putting down a style. Are they ready for that cutthroat? You better be prepared. Quit choking on that dope smoke. Fire's too hot in the kitchen. What you cooking, Uncle Dub? Just adding to my riches. Better believe I gotta get it, boy. I stand the welfare line. Now you may be down here for y'all's, but you see, I'm down for mine. I'm gonna get my grip, won't let it slip, cause it's not about losing ends. You can get that grip if you want to trip, but money don't buy true friends. See, my love's for my family and my clique, I'm running deep. In this game, rich or broke, cause I'm in this game for keeps. So when you're down, I'm in your down, you better not run upon it quick. Put a fork up in that road, G, and which one do you pick? There ain't no right way. I'll play you to that, let you pick that right. Out of sight, I'm out of mind, but I keep my game tight. All right? All right. You're welcome. Now you're older, you're supposed to ride the roller coaster, and most of the boasting you told has made you bolder. Behold, the world is colder. Told you couldn't, so you smolder. Like cold, your goals seem obsolete, and the street has just told you. Need to fold, so you push on because you know that you're colder. And in your heart, they will so you square your shoulders and hold the spot that you know and motherfuck what they told you. Because you don't want to go back to the track where you're sold. Few comes to crack, so with baby low and beholder. New way begins to unfold and your story gets told. To producers who use you in pursuit of your goals. You want the platinum and rapping, that's all you have, now you're older. And now they want to hold you because they know that you're colder. But you remember the doubting, and now they're screaming and shouting, and nothing's going to stop that fucking money from mounting. You're counting on the record to blow and go straight to the charts, and to do it without ever compromising your art. I'll play a part in the industry, not want you to bow. I'll give a fuck what they thought, and boy, look at you now. The style you control can feel the depths of your soul, and every time you grab that mic, you're pursuing your goal. Because they know in your soul it's you that's giving them hits. They can recognize you as real because you're as real as it gets. So talk shit, baby boy, you earn them rights. You a 4-star general, fuck a bunch of stripes. Yeah. Bars. Oh, Uncle Dub can't rap. Circles around you motherfuckers. Static fussed with my reception. It's got to be that Panther. I tried to mix it with crack, y'all, but that wasn't the answer. White JoJo dancer, imagine a hog, butt naked in the park, walking imaginary dogs. And it's scary, dog. I let him off the chain. I grab my dick and start pissing, screaming out loud the cat's name. Kids hide behind your parents. It's apparent I'm 5150. They hit me 5 times with a taser when they tried to come get me. They tried but couldn't whip me. That water makes you Herculaneum. They took a nightstick and a right kick to crack my fucking cranium. Look right here to the hair. See the scar from here to there? I was naked and unarmed. Them police wasn't fighting fair. They had me gasping for air when they hauled me off. I made them promise I'd call Mama Jimmy before they hauled me off. Ma'am, I need one of y'all to saw me off a gauge to about 14 inches, and I let loose and spray and get about 14, you bitches. It took 14 stitches to keep my brains from leaking. I got a facial tick and I walk with a limp. It's a wonder I'm still speaking. I'm seeking counseling when the bout set in. I catch a flashback, preparation dripping down on my ass crack, and a laugh track plays in my head constantly mocking me. The only thing stopping me is this hip-hop that's gotten me. Caught up on some real shit, only now I lyrically kill shit in the studio, son. That's what I'll be using to deal with all these demons screaming I can't get none. I'ma silence these voices by the time that I get done. When the beat kicks in and the kick drum hits you hard enough, making you want to spit something, cotton mouth making you want to sip something. Baby, that's sissy. I'm booked up off that Robitussin cousin, and the shit done got me dizzy. Y'all looking at me like, what the fuck is he? I'm one of the realest, blowing smoke rings around you dope fiends so you real heads can feel this. Bars. A bad acid trip. I got a hit on my tongue, give me 9 more real quick, flip the switch and let me melt on a 10 strip. Rip a hole in reality, who is this next to me? The ecstasy is testing me, can't let it get the best of me. The rest of them ravers feel euphoric, I pour it over these beats and reach a new enhanced awareness from my head to my feet. I need I'm floating and coping with mad hallucinations, sensations are making me feel fuzzy vibrations are kicking in again and again. I'm wondering when will it end? Hopefully not soon, if so I'll do it again. Bars. So that's the thing, man. I can get on any level, rap about anything, any kind of cadence, switch up. You know, that's the art of a true MC, a true rapper. I'm not one dimensional. I don't have one flow. I don't have one topic matter. I'm universal with my static. You know what I'm saying? I can come on any type of context. You know, it's not just rap about this or rap about that. Put me on whatever you want me to rap about. You want me to rap about the Constitution? We the people of the United States. Fuck around, you steady hate. Don't understand what it is. You better fill your plate. Here I come again at a fast rate. I'm irate. Oh yeah, you know I'm getting there. Think about the system. 20,000 on the throw. I see big brothers on a mission, wishing that can solve away for homicidal tendencies. They told us steady jacking, bitch. We need another remedy. An eye for an eye justifies the rope. I think it's just politicians looking for votes. Who put the laws of the book in the hands of man, when the word of God is the law of the land? Let no man pass judgment, and doesn't it say this? You pass a sentence of death. Now that's something you don't play with. But then the gavel cracks and so it goes. Another motherfucker upstate that put him on death row. Motherfucker! Oh, that's old. I just have fun revisiting old bar patterns, rhyme structures. Quick to say fuck you. Be the alien from space in your face to abduct you. Put you on my mothership fully equipped to corrupt and have you screaming for Scotty to beam your bitch ass up. Entrance your mental with methods supported by wisdom, and I'll be one of the coldest lyricists off in the solar system. You rip and run and fun, and they'll be building bigger prisons to confine your soul with rock and roll. I got a lock on my stock of what moves my soul. I know because I seen it with my own two eyes. Y'all really gonna hate to see Uncle Dub rise. Surprise, surprise. Getting them like Gomer. Hitting homers like Albert Pujol. Motherfucker, I'm on a whole different level. I'm a beast. Look at the fangs on me. The cracker with the plaque I always got with them fangs on me. I'm gonna explode and unload, get blowed, and sit in the middle of the street until the motherfucking police show. And then I'm gonna explode and unload and reload. You know, I done said the same shit 2 lines before. So unless you wasn't listening, which I doubt very seriously, you had no fucking problems hearing me. I said that with authority, didn't I? Ooh. I put the fear of God in their asses, didn't I? Shit. OG be spitting it, don't he? Is there any first time watchers? Are there any first time watchers? Is there any new people watching right now? I'm gonna give you a chance to go ahead and just unsub. I know you probably never heard anybody say that on social media settings to tell you to unsub, but I'm giving you. Love you too. All right, I'm giving you a chance. I'm giving you a chance. If this is your first time here, and for some reason you like, hey man, I'm a fucking sub. Let's reconsider this for a second, okay? Are you sure that you want to do that? I'd reconsider that. Are you going to keep the notifications on if you do sub? I mean, if you're going to sub to me and you got the notifications on and you get notified when I go live so you can hear me rambling on. Ramble on, now's the time to sing my song. I sing songs, I get the words wrong on purpose just so my trolls can correct me. And they can talk to each other and say, look how stupid he is. He doesn't even know the song. He doesn't even know the words to Freebird. Dumbass motherfucker. Yeah, I do that. I'll fuck shit up just on purpose. I will get it wrong, bro. You want to hear a story about getting the words to a song wrong on purpose just to piss somebody off one time? I did it to Haystack. I should have fucked it. I should have fucked it. Okay, if anybody knows the story behind me and the rapper Haystack, that's my nephew. I tattooed him, right? I did a half sleeve on him of a portrait of his grandfather on his arm. I'm stoned. And I did a portrait of his grandfather. And while I was tattooing him, I started singing one of his songs, right? I said, catch me at the red light, sit still. Catch me at the red light, grabbing my wheel, right? and I said it wrong. And I had said it wrong a couple times, bro. And I said to myself, I'm gonna sing this dude's song lyrics wrong until he finally corrects me. All right, I'm gonna make Haystack correct me from singing his song with the wrong lyrics. And I said, I'm gonna do it more than once. I'm gonna do it with a few different songs, right? And see if he can finally. And then I'm like, man, I really like that one. That one. My first day that I lost you. I start doing the words wrong, right? And by like the third one, by like the third song that I got wrong, by like the third song that I got wrong, Stack says, "Hey man, that ain't how it goes." He goes. That ain't how that goes, bro. That ain't how that goes. That ain't how that goes. I said, "You sure?" He goes, "No, yeah." He goes, "I wrote it. I should be sure." I said, "Dude, man, can you change that?" That's how it should. I said, "That's how you should have made it." I told him. So he looked at me. He was like, "Motherfucker." I was like, got him." He goes, "Oh man, hey man." He like, "Duh, that's not how that go, man. Yo, man, that ain't how that don't go there, man." I go, "Are you sure?" He's like, "What do you mean asking me if I'm sure? I wrote the song." I'm like, "That ain't how that goes." I just could have swore that's how that went. Well, it sounds better like that, bro. He's like, and I drive the fuck out of him. He wasn't used to no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. I never told Haystack that I rapped. I met Haystack in like 2009, and I didn't even tell him that I rapped until 2012. Okay, he didn't even know that I was. He didn't even know that I could rap until like 2012. I knew him for a few years before I finally went to his house to tattoo him, and he finally noticed that I had hip hop tattooed on my arm, and he said, "Hip hop, what you know about hip hop?" I said, "More than you." I know more than you, bro. He goes, "What, really?" He goes, "What, you spit?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "How come you ain't never told me you could rap, dog?" I was like, "Motherfucker, how many people come up to you and try to rap?" You know what I'm saying? The last thing a motherfucking rapper wants to hear is somebody coming up to them saying, "Hey man, listen to these bars." Motherfucker, I don't want to hear your motherfucking rap. I don't care about you rapping right now, motherfucker. I'm trying to party. I'm not trying to hear some another fucking rapper do what I do. Damn well. You know what I mean? So I never tried to rap for Haystack when I met him. The very first time I met him, I said, "I'm gonna be your tattoo artist." He said, "What?" And Big Snap's dad, right? Big Snap's dad, Big B, said, "Stack, he's a beast. He's a beast at slinging smink." Him and I were friends already, right? So I didn't tattoo Stack for a few years after that. And when I finally went to his house, he seen the tattoo of hip hop on my arm. He said, "You can rap?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Let me hear you." And I started spitting some shit for him. And just like how Adam Calhoun, when I rapped for Justin Stowers, had me rap for Adam Calhoun when I very first met Justin and Adam in person, was at one of Justin's birthday parties. The first birthday party that Justin threw, that Adam Calhoun was at with Big Poe and the Sticks and a whole bunch of other people. I showed up there, but I blew a tire out of my car on the way there, and I had to hitchhike 30 miles in the snow and shit. It was a fucked up scene. When I got there, the show was over, but they were all there rapping in a freestyle circle and shit. And Justin had me rap for Adam. And then once I started rapping for Adam, they asked me to freestyle. Then he wanted to hear me spit a written. Then he wanted to listen to one of my songs. Then he gave me his phone number. And the same thing with Haystack. When I started freestyling for Haystack, he's like, "Hold up, hold up, hold up." He started giving me a beat, started banging on the table, bro. And that was just like one of the most surreal moments in my hip hop existence. Because me and Stack have had our differences since then. We've fallen out and talked and patched it up or whatnot ever since then. But we've had our differences, let's just say, that don't involve the music. Uh but I'd be lying if I didn't say that Stack was very much in my motherfucking playlist back in the early 2000s when I was incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? He got me through a bit. I was jailing off of some Haystack, that Crackaveli, Car Full of White Boys, Portrait of a White Boy, all that shit. I was rock. I was fucking with all that. You know, he was like my motherfucking Jay-Z. But you know how they say. But but even as a rapper, I didn't wasn't awestruck or starstruck by no rapper. I've been, you know, I opened up for Salt and Pepper when I was 16 years old. And I'm not even lying, bro. You know, so I've been around a lot of rappers in my days, and so I wasn't him being, you know, a rapper. That part, I've met a lot of musicians and artists in my lifetime, and big time people. So meeting Stack wasn't like no, I wasn't like awestruck or no shit like that. And you know what he said to me? He said I was getting ready to tattoo him, and bro, he's a real particular man. And you can ask John Connor, man. Stack is he's something to deal with, bro. Stacks is fucking. What's up, Joe? Stack is something to deal with, bro, for real. Uh, and he says to me before we get started, he goes, "Now, hey, you ain't nervous about tattooing me, are you, man? Because I don't." He goes, "This one dude, he was talking about, dude, I think that passed away that used to Mike, Mike that used to work down at Dudley's Tattoos in Columbus, Ohio. He said that he got real nervous and fucked his chest up or some shit. And he goes, you ain't nervous about tattooing me or anything, are you?" I was like, what? Why would I be nervous about tattooing you, bro? I'm confused here. Why would I be nervous about tattooing? Well, you know, because you know while you listen to my music and stuff. I said, bro, where I come from, I tattoo killers, man. That if you fuck their tattoo up, you might end up a victim. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm not worried about tattooing you, bro. I said, I'm about to fucking knock this motherfucker out the goddamn park. You know, I said, I'm not, no, I'm not scared. I'm not worried or nervous about tattooing you in the least, bro. And he was nervous. He wouldn't let me take the photo of his grandfather out of the frame so I could run it through a stencil and make a stencil of it and put it on his arm as a stencil. I had to freehand the tattoo by looking at the portrait through glass while he held it. I took an ink pen, and he held the portrait up on his chest like this, on his arm, and I looked at the picture and I drew on his skin where everything went with an ink pen, and then I went to work freehanding it, tattooed it while I was looking at it. Sure did. And he said I was the only person besides his dad to make him cry. Because when I got through, he came upstairs after he looked at it and he was crying. I said, oh, pussy ass. Oh, pussy. I sure did. His wife at the time threw an ashtray at his head and it busted a hole in the wall because he pinched her leg. He tried to correct her. We were talking and we were having a discussion about tattoos. And he said something and she said something opposite, correcting him. And he didn't like that. But she was right. She was right. He was trying to act like he knew something, but see, that's the thing about Stack. He'd know a little bit about something and try to pontificate about it, like he's the fucking go-to guy on whatever topic you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like that's his expertise. That's his field of expertise. Like shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, and she got his ass, and he was embarrassed, man. He pinched her leg right below her ass cheek up on her thigh, hard, bro. I watched him do it, and I watched her wince like a motherfucker. And she picked up this big glass ashtray. She turned around. She hauled back, and he goes, you ain't a Winfrey if you don't. She hurled at his ass. I wish you would have hit him right in the forehead. But he ducked, and it put a big ass hole in the wall, bro. On God. On God and everything. As soon as that hole went through the wall, he was, oh, y'all got to go. I said, man, are y'all all right? You know what I'm saying? You telling us we got to go, but we ain't about to leave, and y'all about to have some domestic violence popping off in here. Y'all going to be all right? And she's like, we're going to be fine. So I guess she's dealt with him before. You know what I'm saying? But she let me know that they were going to be fine. So we got our stuff together and left. And I had left a bag in there. So when I went back and knocked on the door to go get my other bag, he came to the door and had a big-ass 38. Big ass gun. Sure did. It was a revolver. I'm not even fucking lying. I'm not even bullshitting. And I'll tell you something else. I don't think Stack had anything to do with Nashville and showing up at that recording studio to try to interfere and do something to Calhoun. I think Villain was Stack's roommate and knew where the studio was and wanted to come down and start shit his damn self. And there wasn't a damn thing Stack could do to stop it. And Nashville didn't take fucking Stack's career into consideration whatsoever and was a fucking selfish motherfucker to go in there and do that while Stack was getting an opportunity to work with the biggest dude in the game at the time. If anything, Stack probably tried to fucking. If anything, Stack probably tried to fucking stop it. Put a boil on my foil. Go ahead and hide that user. I went and got this fan today. We're running a really good fucking year-long fucking activity for artists and fans to get active and involved in voting for the artist of the week. Don't worry, our voting limits the IPs to 5 votes per device. So vote up to 5 times for your favorite on the artist of the week. Where's your rosin? I don't know where your rosin is, but I know where mine is. I don't know where Allison's is. I didn't touch Allison's. Now look at there. We're going to go to our stations performed this week on Radio Co. That's not bad. That's not bad. This week we've had 347 listeners. This week your listeners tuned in for 22 minutes on average. That's dope. Okay. This week, your listeners tuned in for 22 minutes on average. That's beautiful, y'all, for an internet radio station. You know. $347 listeners that listen for 22 minutes on average. So, $347 listeners at 22 minutes on average for the week is how many total listening hours per week? What are you talking about? No, I haven't. Thank you. Yes. Oh. Yeah, yeah. God damn, bro. Marcotic took off on him. Marcotic took off. Marcotic took off. Marcotic's when I die. Look at this. I just went and checked. All the narcotics. There's Dirty Prescott. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for Dirty Prescott kids. 1 for Dylan Hanley. 6 for Dirty Prescott kids. 1 for Dylan Hanley. And 55 total. Since I put it up there just a little while ago, we've gotten 55 votes so far. That's what I'm talking about. Get that shit active. Because I put that up there an hour ago, and we've already gotten 55 votes in the first hour. And that was Marcotic that got active, because Marcotic messaged me because I sent him the flyer. I said, "Get your fans active." Here's FAFA 100 is a fan activation hub. It's where artists can do things to gather their fans, to gather them together to take care of business on social media, to spike algorithms. Because when we work in unison collectively together as teams and armies, we make shit happen and make shit pop. We helped get the Sticks on the charts at number 57 with Flash Mob Fridays and a push from the FAFA 100 anchor artists that were there to support the Sticks with their album release. And we'll do it again. We're building good foundation, good solid infrastructure, and we're showing fucking good growth. Serious. But hey, check this out. It's 10:30. I'm getting ready to jump off here and go to sleep. It's my bedtime.